I was never complimented so many times for helping a woman on with her jacket or opening a door or those types of things. I got the feeling that the men over there don't do that for them, and that they do appreciate that they like to be still treated as feminine, and that means a lot to them. I mean, it's almost, it's almost the way it used to be in our country 20, 30 years ago.
All right, so number one, Kiev is old Europe. Kiev is filled with monasteries and palaces and cathedrals and memorials and art museums and all the cool architecture and things that we generally think of when we think of old Europe. So how about a date with a beautiful Ukrainian girl? Checking out one of the very, very beautiful monasteries or palaces that are in the city. Go and see something that was built in the 12th or 13th or 14th century. We don't have anything like that at all in America, right? It's the great thing about old Europe. You have all the really cool old stuff there. But you're on this date in a cathedral. You can imagine how intricately, how amazing they look with their paintings and their sculptures and just the sheer architecture everywhere you go, every room you step into, right? And you go from that to maybe a coffee house where you can just have some dessert and coffee and great conversation, or maybe a nice dinner at a Ukrainian-themed restaurant. Speaking of old Europe, perhaps not as old Europe, but there's this wonderful War Memorial Museum in Kiev, and it's divided into several parts. As you walk into it, you've got an assembly of artillery that was used in World War II by Ukrainian soldiers, and then you have this amazing hall that you walk through. Extremely beautiful, the scenes that are presented there in Patriotic War, as they called it. And then when you come out of this hall, you're in this big park with a ginormous statue, the Motherland statue. It's bigger than the Statue of Liberty. It's an amazing looking structure. It's breathtaking and beautiful, and you'll never forget it. So you can combine that with number two, Kiev celebrates, I guess, newer Europe. So you've got clubs, and you've got discos, and you've got themed restaurants. You've got every kind of cuisine available to you in Kiev. Sushi is very popular in Ukraine. Girls love to go out for sushi. I've had it a whole bunch of times in Ukraine. It's very affordable, and the quality is really, really great. And number 3 reason that Kiev holds so much promise of romance for you is that you, of course, have the very beautiful Ukrainian women who combine the best qualities of old Europe and modern Europe. How many times have you walked past a window and you've seen beautiful clothing on a mannequin, but you don't know many people who resemble that mannequin, so you probably can't purchase that clothing for somebody and give it to them as a gift. It just wouldn't work in your circle of people, right? You know, women in Ukraine look better than any of the mannequins that are in the window. They're in great shape. They're very beautiful. They're very sexy. They look terrific in their clothing, and they know how to wear it, how to dress fashionably and modernly, and they just look terrific with their cosmetics, which are always perfectly done. And it is a treat to walk around with a beautiful Ukrainian girl on your arm, and you definitely should do that. So we go to Ukraine because of the history, because of the culture, but more than anything, we go because of the extraordinary women that we want to meet and the romance that we want to create. I have a great romantic adventure for you.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new. Check out our website at